Hi, this is Kathy with Usborne Books and More. If you're watching this video, it's because you have agreed to book an Usborne Books and More party with me. And I want to say thank you so much. I'm really excited that you chose me to be your consultant. I love getting my hostesses free and discounted books. It's one of my favorite things about doing this. So let's talk about your party. What I'm going to do is set the event up on Facebook and you will be in charge of getting out the invitations. So let's talk about that for a second. Who are you going to invite to your party? Everybody you know? Are you just going to go down the list and hit invite? No, please don't do that. For one thing, it's very impersonal and people feel like, oh, she didn't really talk to me about it. Maybe she just wants me to order on her party. So what I want you to do is grab a piece of paper and a pen, and I want you to think frank. This means friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, and people with kids. I'll bet you in 1 minute of doing that, you will immediately come up with 20 names. Those are the first people you are going to want to talk to about your party. You're going to want to call them on the phone or send them text messages. However you frequently interact with those people, in person is awesome too. And you're going to say, well, that's what I'll get to next. How are you going to do these invitations? You are going to shoot for 40 to 60 invitations. That's a great number of people that you will actually interact with when you invite. That way you are not overwhelmed. And these are genuinely people you thought about, and they will feel appreciated, like, oh, she really did think of me for this. So how you're going to invite these people. When you see them, or when you text them, call them, you can say two things by starting a conversation with them. Do you like Usborne books? Or, have you heard of Usborne books? Then you can just leave it at that. Well, they're going to do one of three things. One, they will say, yes, I love Usborne books. Why? Are you having a party? Please invite me. Then you can say, yes, I am having a party. Here's the link. I would love for you to come. They might say, no, I haven't heard of Usborne books. What's that? Then you can tell them, and I can send you a little script too of what you can say, but you can tell them why you're excited about Usborne books. They're engaging, beautiful children's books. I can't wait to build my home library. I'm looking for some friends who are also interested in building their home library, and I thought of you. The third thing that can happen is they won't reply. That does not mean that they don't like you. That does not mean that they are not interested. It means that they got busy and forgot to reply. So when you get back to that note that you sent them, you can say, hey, I want to invite you to a party that I'm having for Usborne Books and More to build my home library. I would love for you to come, and tell them why you're excited about the books. Send them the link so that they can RSVP to your event. Then they have the choice to RSVP or not. And if they don't reply again, you can go ahead and invite them if you think, oh, well, they just haven't checked Facebook. That's up to you at that point. But doing this step where you just ask them first, hey, do you like Usborne books? Do you know about Usborne books? They will be so appreciative that you thought of them first before just mass inviting. Like you genuinely put thought into who you want to come. Finally, I'm going to be mailing you a Hostess packet that's going to include a couple of catalogs, one for you to flip through and one for you to share with friends so that they can see all of the books that we offer in our catalog. I'll also be sending some order forms. If local friends to you want to save on shipping, they can fill out their order form that way, put their information on it, and I will put in their order when we put in your order to close out your party. And I will also be sending a few other pieces of information too. If you have any questions about all of this, please feel free to send me a personal message on Facebook. I can get you my telephone number, and I would love to talk to you anytime, and I will be in touch about your Hostess packet. Thanks again for booking a party with me. I'm really excited to work with you and get you some free books.